In Iowa, history lovers can now raise a glass in honor of a 19th century beer cave that's been rediscovered. It was built more than 150 years ago. Back then, underground beer caves were used as a way to keep the beer cool. And while locals had heard about it, the buried beer room had been lost for decades.
A work crew reportedly found the cave while putting in power lines. Right now, the beer cave is still buried and filled with water. Oh, sorry.
Not beer.
Officials are deciding how to preserve it.
That'd be cool if there was still some beer in there.
Yeah.
I want a beer cave. That's cool. Let's take a look at the forecast. We're at 95 degrees right now. We'll be around 101 this afternoon. There is a chance for some storms later today. That's something we'll be watching. Have the KSAT weather app with you. We'll send out some updates throughout the day. Small chance of rain tomorrow. Otherwise, hot weekend, guys.
30% chance of happiness when it rains.
We'll take that. And you know who might like a beer cave?
Oh.
You know, SA Live, with all the fun they have down there.
I think they need to investigate this further.
SA Live starts right
now.
I like that idea about the beer cave thing. All right, hey, today on SA Live, we share a list of cold, hot spots around town where you can chill out with a frozen dessert.
And we chat with multi-Grammy-winning superstar Michael Bublé about his new album and upcoming concert right here in town.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, hello and happy Thursday.
No. Back here. Who needs a beer cave when we have these?
Yes.
Ooh, that's nice and cold too. So, cheers. It's gonna be a good day.
It's like our own personal staycation right now. Good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorostiza. Alongside Mike Osterhage.
Yes, I'm Mike. I was just tasting, just making sure it was good there. So.
Oh, that is good. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Take a sip.
I shall.
We'll have more.
Can take a trip to the South Pacific without ever having to leave town. Very cool.
And we're not talking about just drinking that drink either. Chef Ted Liang with Hugman's Oasis is here with, of course, the tiki drinks and then, well, something that's a little more nutritious than that, right? Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Hey, thank you guys. Welcome.
All right. So these are one. And it, of course, makes it taste better when it's in the tiki mug, too.
Of course.
Of course
you
it
look
does.
so much cooler drinking it.
You do. So thank you very much. What are you making for us today?
So today we're actually doing since it's really hot out here, and what to cool it down with a watermelon coconut bowl. It's kind of like an acai style kind of directive. So we're actually going to be doing like a watermelon coconut smoothie, a little blend mix of an infusion, and then after that we're going to do a lot of cool toppings on with it.
Okay.
All right. So we've got the watermelon in here and some ice, right?
Yes. So we're going to add half of the coconut right there.
Perfect. Of this.
Nice and creamy.
Little
perfect.
More? Okay,
awesome.
Good. Okay.
And then we also have some lime juice. We can go and pour all that in.
Okay.
All right. And then some honey, and scoop all that in as well.
All right. Ooh, a little bit of sweetness in there on top of the watermelon.
Oh,
so
yes. Nice and refreshing.
And the others are what?
We're gonna add a little sugar, just a half of that.
Oh, half of this. Okay.
And then add a little salt. Everything always great with salt. So.
that doesn't answer. Even with something sweet, you add a little bit of salt, and that just makes your taste buds kind of open up, right?
And then we also have some ginger puree, just all the way through.
Okay.
Love the ginger. It's always great for it.
I'll tell you what. If I didn't know better, I would say we're making one of these tiki drinks right now. With all this stuff in here, and just add a little bit of rum to it.
So we're gonna put the cover on.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and start blending it. All right.
And that's it.
That gets the job done.
Right, Laura? There we go.
Right there.
All right, so Hudman's Oasis is all about taking you off to the tropics, right?
Yeah, so we're basically doing a tropical cocktails at Oasis, and then at that point we're also kind of doing, let's go ahead and pour it in the center, we're also doing some island cooking, which is kind of going on with that as well. So over here with the toppings up front of you, we have a little bit of a pineapple, we have some almonds toasted, perfect. That'll be perfect right there.
Which do I do first? Because I have to line them up in a specific order, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna do some watermelon right on top. Just gonna fill it right there.
And I just kind of go on the side right here?
Yep, just right there. Perfect.
It's sinking, but...
No worries. Perfect.
Right, a little bit of watermelon, and then some pineapple.
Pineapple's in the top, there we go.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Going right there, perfect. And then we're gonna get some, also some toasted almonds. We're gonna toss it right on top over here.
Okay, right in this area.
Perfect.
Right there.
Yeah.
A little bit of crunch, love that.
And then we got to get some coconuts. We got some toasted coconut as well.
Oh, I could eat toasted coconuts out of the bowl right there. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
Perfect. We also have some chili salt right there. We can add some.
This?
That's actually some candy oranges, but we can put it right in the middle. That's gonna be like a nice little texture and taste too. A little bit of chili lime on the watermelon. That'll be great. Perfect. Awesome. And a little bit of the orchid flowers and also mint too.
Orchid flowers and mint to finish it off. Now, there is a final touch, right?
Yes. So after this
Voila.
one, perfect.
Oh, look at how beautiful that
We're not
looks.
done yet.
We're not done.
So
Okay.
since this is tiki,
whoopsie.
sorry guys, this is tiki. I'm gonna put it over
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna clean this up real quick.
And this just, you know, like she was saying, how it's really cool to drink one of the drinks out of the tiki mug. Well, when you have this, wait till you see what he does to it. Down there in the bottom.
Oh, see, that's so cool. So this is, of course, how it's served up, right?
Oh yes, and it goes right into the table and everything else from that.
Okay.
I'm a happy camper now.
Here's a
And
spoon right there.
let's talk about the inspiration behind the menu, because you've got some other dishes right here, right?
Yes, so we actually have some kind of cool bites that we're going to be taking on. We have some pulled pork sandwiches right here that's been braised for 8 hours. We also have some sweet chili bites, popcorn style. And then we also have some late night snacks over here, some Rice Krispie with a little bit of curry masala spice.
Ooh, okay. And you guys have happy hour drink specials?
All coming soon in the process and everything. And
Okay.
yes, yeah.
And where are you located?
We're actually located here in town, downtown area, off of Converse,
Okay.
135 Converse.
And this is the pulled pork?
Yes, it is.
And all the different flavors. You know, you hear the phrase, all the different layers of flavors and all that stuff. You know, this is where it came from because, oh my goodness gracious.
What is the taste in that pulled pork?
What you're getting is like that ginger, the little bit of garlic, a little splash of soy sauce actually with vinegar, kind of like tangy, sweet, salty, kind of mixed with a lot of herbs and spices too as well.
Because we were chatting earlier, and it kind of reminds me of Filipino chicken adobo, just really a sweet, really sweet version.
Has a nice kick to it, yes indeed.
Okay.
Did you try that yet? Here.
Yes. Michelle.
Try that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
All right.
really tasty.
For more information, of course, on Hugman's Oasis, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
That watermelon and the ginger in there and everything and all those flavors. Man, that's good. Ted, thank you very much. Okay, something nice and cool besides the painkiller here to help you beat the heat. What comes to mind? Ice cream.
Absolutely. So we want to know, what's your favorite ice cream spot? I said it earlier, but I'm telling you, it's like my couch with my tub of
You were
ice
serious
cream.
about that.
Yes, but Tipsy Cow ice cream up in New Braunfels, I really like, because they have the boozy ice cream. I mean, come on, you all know. Okay, exactly.
Yeah, Black and White Creamery.
Oh, nice.
Yes, right over there, Broadway, in the boardwalk on Broadway, south of Hildebrand. So really, I mean, just that really creamy, good ice cream. So,
So let us know at SALiveKSAT on Facebook and Twitter. You may see your answer a little later in the show.
all right, we'll chill out this summer with a series of cold dessert and hot spots around town.
Our Jen Tobias Ruski put together a list of yummy places for you to enjoy these hot summer days.
We start with Lick Ice Cream. They're celebrating National Ice Cream Month by partnering with Ronald McDonald House Charities to collect donations. They also have 2 new seasonal flavors, lemon, lavender, and orangey glad it's pride. They have 3 locations in San Antonio, 1 at the Pearl, 1 at the Rim, and 1 at Hemisphere. Hanamaru Cafe, located off Callahan in Fredericksburg, is serving up Japanese street food inspired treats such as taiyaki. They serve it sweet and savory, and you can also get Japanese ice cream floats or matcha ice cream filled taiyaki. They also have colorful, refreshing cold teas. Michoacan is the newest dessert shop in Bernie. From paletas to mangonadas, this Mexican-style inspired ice cream and snack shop is serving up great reviews already. They also have milkshakes, fruit cups, agua frescas, and even some funnel cakes. Oasis Snack Delights is open every day from noon to 9 p.m. They are located near Petrenko and Culebra Road. This place offers slushies, fruit cups, raspas, banana splits, nachos with a fun twist. I'm talking hot Cheetos, plus all the cold treats you can think of. Rise Up Acai Bowls is all about the healthy yet delicious options with over 10 different bowls to choose from, topped with fresh fruit, chia seeds, and several other add-ons. They also offer protein powder to any of their bowls and smoothies. And if you need a boost, they also have coffee options. Chamoy Dreams is located on the southwest side of San Antonio. The food trailer is open every day from 2 to 10 p.m. You can get sweet and sour concoctions topped with chamoy. You can even get a chamoy, pickles, hot Cheetos, and chili powder shaved ice. Yes, I'm willing to try that. They also have mangonadas and fun and colorful toppings. Looking for over-the-top milkshakes? Caffeinated Crepes and Coffee is not only one of those Instagrammable spots for fun photo ops, they have 13 fun flavors of milkshakes, and these are over the top. From Fruity Pebbles to Oreo, and even a Ferrero Rocher-inspired sweet treat. Of course, you can also get crepes, frappuccinos, iced lattes. These are just a handful of many dessert shops in and around San Antonio where you can cool off while indulging. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias-Jeske.
Like I've got a, kind of an ice cream headache right now. Just brain freeze from all that. Yeah. So, and don't forget, this Sunday is National Ice Cream Day. So if you want to earn those calories, there's an ice cream social run happening at the Salado Creek Greenway over at the Rim.
It's a 3-mile walk or run, and Lick Honest Ice Cream will offer 10% off ice cream for all runners. This trail is stroller and dog friendly. For more information on the cold dessert hotspots, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link.
All right, when SA Live continues with some fun indoor activities kids can enjoy this summer at the Briscoe Western Art Museum while staying out of the heat.
Plus, Michael Bublé takes us higher with his new album, and Mike chats with him about his upcoming concert right here.
Well, multi-Grammy award-winning superstar Michael Bublé joins us now to talk about his new album and his upcoming 27-city tour. Good afternoon, Michael. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us.
Michael, has anyone told you that your name is super sexy? Has anyone done that yet?
Has anyone told you that? Greatest name in the world, right?
I think, you know what? I think you and I just became best friends. I think you and I are BFFs forever, dude. How are you doing, dude? Thanks for having me.
Amen to that. I agree. Now, just I'll make sure this is going to be broadcast. So thank you very much for that. I'll be laughed at by my coworkers. Anyway, 27 cities. How do you prepare for that?
You know what, Mike? You blow all your money making sure that you're going to come and give people the greatest show that they've ever seen. And this is the greatest show on earth, and I'm the best in the world at what I do, my friend. And it's not because I'm super fancy. It's because I love what I do. And I think I have, and this world has gone through so much, and we've been so divided, and we've gone through the fear of COVID and the divisiveness of all political issues we've gone through. And I just wake up every morning and I thank God that I get to be part of the solution, which is leading with love, Mike, and bringing people together through music. And it's been a long time, and I cannot wait to get on stage. And I hope families come. I hope it's not just adults. I hope they bring their kids, and I hope they understand that this is one of those shows where you all get to have something for everybody, and it's going to be a blast.
Speaking about bringing people together, on the Higher album with Willie Nelson, you've got songs by Bob Dylan, Paul McCartney, Derek Huff is choreographing the video. You got a whole bunch of folks kind of somehow involved in this, or their music.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I was very lucky that I got beautiful friends like Sir Paul, who produced, and Willie, who, trusted me enough with his art to sing with me, and Ryan Tedder, who's an incredible writer. Listen, this is what the business is. It's a matter of lifting each other up and, becoming friends. And in my life, I've been really lucky, Michael. I've had people like Tony Bennett, who took me under his wing early on. And I had people, and young people like Ed Sheeran or Lady Gaga that have always been good to me. And then now it's our job to do this to the young group coming up. People like Van Morrison. Like, for me, man, doing that was huge. So this record was really a dream come true for me.
Well, that sounds fantastic. So other than great music, folks go to the show, what can they expect? Any little surprises in there?
Well, the whole show, the whole show is a surprise. It's a massive, it's just a massive production. It is, listen, I think I'm a good raconteur. I think I should be able to do what I do with a chair and a balloon. But I also feel like when you invite people into an arena, you want to give them an arena show. And this is literally electric, spectacular, massive production. And that's what I do. I mean, if you never got to see Elvis, if you never got to go see Frank Godin, this is about as close as you're going to get to seeing that kind of show. And the fact is, I sing pop music. I sing my hits, Haven't Met You Yet, at Home, or Everything, a lot. But at the same time, you get to see a big band. You get to see swinging songs that have been, they've gone extinct. You haven't seen an act like this in 40 years, if ever. So, man, just like you, I sat at home wondering if the world was ever going to come to a place where we could all be together and fall in love again. And, Michael, I just, it's maybe bad business to say it, but gas prices are just stupid high. People are struggling with the economy. And so I talked to the promoters and my manager and I said, listen, I want these tickets to be affordable. I don't want to see fancy dancy, people and some rich folks coming to the show. I want to see families coming, and I want parents to know that they can bring their kids and their grandparents, and that this is something for everybody. And last night, Mike, I played to 66,000 people in Madrid, and I watched my little kids' eyes open so wide as all these kids were dancing with their parents. And it's time to bring everybody back together, sir.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. September 17th, at the AT&T Center. And for more information on Michael Bublé and his upcoming concert, head on over to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. We have provided a link, or snap that QR code right there in the corner of your screen. Michael, great chatting with you. And yes, once again, from one Michael to the other.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Michael. Take care, bud.
You too.
Your new bestie.
Very nice guy to chat with. Hey, we check out an art exhibition and sale from a local artist who uses her talents as an outlet.
And this could be your lucky month. Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino has a big cash giveaway. Details are next. Big bucks are on the line this month for winners at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel in Eagle Pass. And here to tell us what's hot at the casino this month is Senior Marketing Manager Antonio Jackson. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm feeling lucky already. All right, so 2 words people want to hear right now. Cash giveaway. Yes, please. All right.
Big cash.
Tell us what you have planned this month at the casino.
So this month we got a lot of cash giveaways. We are giving away one prize on the 16th of $20,000 and one winner. And at the end of the month, on the 30th, we are giving away a $60,000 grand prize of one lucky winner.
$60,000 for one person.
One person,
oh,
60
yes.
grand.
All right. Okay, and you have new machines at the casino too, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, Michael Jackson did have to leave the building, so we had to replace it with something else. So we brought in some Buffalo machines that are really, really nice machines. They started at a 1 penny bet all the way up to $3.75 bet max bet.
Watch out.
Yes.
That's a nice range, though.
Big spenders, yeah.
Big spenders, yes. All right, in poker, always a big draw. All right, tell us when poker heats up.
So hot seats, and more hot seats. Imagine playing your favorite game in the poker room and you get randomly selected to win $100 in chips. That's what the hot seats are all about. Every Saturday, join us. You can see the poker room for details. And one winner will win every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours, there's a winner. All right, and you have several restaurants on the property too, but the K Pasa Lounge, tell us about that.
K Pasa Lounge has all our weekly entertainment. We start on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Doors open at 10 p.m. and we have a wide variety of bands that come on in. And for all you singers out there, you want to come on down, we have karaoke every Sunday.
Karaoke every Sunday. Go ahead and let your inner pop star loose, right?
Exactly.
And some drinks, of course, will be available.
Yes.
So tell us about the hotel accommodations.
Hotel accommodations, we have 249 rooms, and anybody that wants a bigger room, we do have over 40 suites available. You can book online or you can call in and book.
What are some of the amenities in the suites?
Oh, the suites, we got beautiful view, we got a pool, and a nice big room.
All right, okay. All right, tell us a little bit about some of the other restaurants.
So we do have, if you want a quick eat, you can stop by our marketplace. We have 4 restaurants in there. Freddy's Burgers, we have Grande Pizza, we have Walk-In, and we also have Eagle Eats. We want a sandwich. And if you want to sit down and dine, we do have Red Sky, which is our barbecue restaurant. And a little more intimate setting, we do have Uzzo open on the weekends.
All right. And for folks that, say, gamble on a regular basis, any kind of membership club?
So stop by the Players Club and get a Players Club card, and that gets your entries into the drawings. Membership is free. All you need is a valid ID. And if you don't have a card already, we'll give you $20 to sign up, $10 for email address, and $10 for being a new member. $20 to start.
All right, perfect. So much fun to be had. Yes, to book your visit to Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel in Eagle Pass, just call 888-255-8259 or visit the website LuckyEagleTexas.com. You can also find them on social media at Lucky Eagle Texas. All right, the National Day of the Cowboy celebration is coming up at the Briscoe Western Art Museum in just a bit. But first, we take a look at a local artists exhibition. The artist is Rebecca Flores, and it's happening tomorrow from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Maestro Center.
My name is Rebecca Flores. I am a lawyer and an artist. My exhibition, Connection of Resilience, is an expression of my life.
In my paintings, I express my feelings and experiences. I am originally from Monterrey, Nuevo León, a lawyer by profession and artist by vocation. As a lawyer, I have worked in various government institutions and private companies. I always had the desire to paint and be able to express my feelings through art. Throughout my life, I have had difficult moments that have marked me and left a mark on me. After a long battle to try to be a mother, I lost 3 babies, all of them very wanted. That's when I took the strength to get out in front of my depression and start this beautiful career of art. This is how this beautiful inspiration was born in the painting that I want to share with you today and convey my feelings, faith, will, and courage to get ahead in the face of adversity. With this, I intend to be happy and feel fulfilled as a person. Painting allows me to get the best out of myself after the darkest moments of my life. Thank you for attending. I hope this exhibition awakens feelings of joy, gratitude, and love.
Well, the National Day of the Cowboys celebration, that is coming to the Briscoe Western Art Museum. And right now we want to say howdy to Liz Jackson, who's the Vice President of the Briscoe Western Art Museum, going to tell us about this big event coming up next Saturday in a week, right?
Yes. Thanks so much for having us on.
Oh, certainly.
We are so excited. This is National Day of the Cowboy. It's celebrated all over the U.S. Next Saturday, and of course, being Briscoe Western Art Museum, where we do all things cowboy every day. This is a big deal for us.
And this is not just something for the grown-ups to go to an art museum and look at all this, but it's just a family fun event.
This is a family fun, and who doesn't love this? Free event, especially right now. We could all save a little bit of money. And with the event being indoors and outdoors, we have a place where you can really cool off, which is nice. We've got 14 galleries at the Briscoe Western Art Museum. All of our artifacts, they really tell the story of what it was like to live and be in the West. And you know, the West is in all of us at some level, right?
Yeah.
The West starts here.
Yes.
So we're
and some
really
of those
excited.
cowboy artists, right?
Yeah, so on hand that day, we have some of the top Western artists working in the field. They'll be doing saddle making, bit and spur making, a rawhide braider to really show the tools of the trade. And so that's going to be something that's great for the adults. But of course, we've got things for the whole family. We've got games. You can learn how to barrel race. You could herd some balloon animals.
I love it.
Or maybe even do a little bit of bull riding.
Or silversmithing.
Or silversmithing, yeah. So we've got a full day of craft activities. We've brought some of the things here for you. So yeah, I see you're doing a good job working on it. Maybe a little brand there, doing some silver sprint.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the also thing we have, all cowboys, when they're dressed to go out on the town, you got to have your bolo tie on. So you can make a little bolo tie here. So along with the crafts, we've got music all day out in our garden. And I don't know if a lot of people know that we've got over 33 sculptures outdoors in the garden for people to enjoy. So we're excited about, being able to share all of this music all day.
And like you said, I mean, there's a little bit of cowboy in everybody because, and not just during, say, rodeo, but this is how, I mean, where we live, what it was like 100 years ago, 100 and longer ago.
Right. If you didn't have San Antonio, you really don't have what we know as the West. This is where so many of the cattle drives, and you have this confluence of cultures all coming up here. So I think just because of all of the rich vastness of the cultural tapestry here, it really creates all of that cowboy and vaquero culture. So there's something for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other thing too, along with the crafts and the games, and there's a scavenger hunt. We all have to, talk about the food.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got a chuck wagon with chuck wagon cooking. They'll be making homemade peach cobbler, and then the staple when you're out on the range is a big old pot of pinto beans, which I think everybody in San Antonio that's probably sitting on everybody's stove at some point.
Look at you. Now you mentioned games, and I believe you have a game for us to play right now, right? Because we're gonna learn some. We're gonna try and learn some cowboy lingo.
Yes, how about some cowboy
That's very
lingo?
pretty.
You
I
ready?
like that.
Wow.
That's why you were asking about the foam hats earlier.
I was like, you know where our big foam hats are.
All right, so here's some cowboy lingo. Yeah, this is a little bit of a surprise for you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play as a team, Mike.
Okay, so let's do some team. All right. Okay, what does above the snakes mean?
Above the snakes?
Above the snakes.
Above the snakes.
On horseback.
Not dead. Still alive.
Oh, okay.
Above the snakes.
Above the snakes, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
being above ground. You're still alive.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, how about this? Fair to Midland.
Ooh.
It's so, okay.
Yeah, feeling okay?
Everything's
Feeling
okay.
kinda
Yeah,
good.
fair to
All
Midland.
right,
I
good
knew
Should
job.
be wearing this hat.
Yeah, you're gonna win the hat. How about this? Fit to be tied.
Mad.
Mad, you got it. All right, let's not be fit to be tied. How about at sea?
At sea, kind of off in out of touch.
Confusion.
Yeah.
Confusion, lost. Wow, you're really good.
Thank
He's
you.
already a cowboy.
He remembers all this.
Okay. Balderdash.
It's just a lie.
He
Balderdash,
He
so.
uses that word.
Yeah.
I do.
He does.
Foolish.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah. All right. Way to go. I'm impressed.
Surprised
Good
you,
job.
didn't I? So this is going to be coming up next Saturday at the Briscoe Art Museum on the 23rd. And
Yes,
like you said,
10 to 5 all day. And I think it's really important for everybody to realize it is free and it's a great place to cool off. Come with your grandparents, bring your grandkids, your cousins, your friends, neighbors. It's just going to be a really fun day for us at the Briscoe.
Yes.
I'm
gonna put
Lots
that right
of memories.
Yeah, there's
to
a
be
brand,
had.
if I would say
Yes.
so, the SA Live brand.
All right, for more information on the Briscoe
Right there, yeah.
Western Art Museum, head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen.
Liz, thank you very much.
Oh, thanks so much for having us out. We really appreciate it.
All right, get your kids the best education around. Dual Language Catholic School is available right here in SA, and we're going to speak with the principal next. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, the first dual language Catholic school in Texas is celebrating, get this, 80 years of educating right here in San Antonio. And Principal William Daly joins us today from St. Mary Magdalene Dual Language Catholic School. welcome. 80 years, congratulations, happy birthday.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Okay, 8 decades. What gives your school that staying power?
Well, I think we had great founders. It was the Sisters of the Incarnate Word, and we maintain our connection with them through a partnership with UIW called the Brain Power Connection. So we're really tied to our past, but we're not tied down by it. I think it gives us a lot of the impetus to innovate, and our fully dual language program is an example of that.
Explain that a little bit further. What exactly does fully dual language mean?
Well, I think some schools will do part of the grades or part of the school. For us, it's all grades, 3 years old to 8th grade, and it's also imbued throughout the school. So the artistic programs, the science programs, the enrichment programs such as mariachi and baile folklorico, those are infused with dual language programming as well.
Okay, you mentioned those. Go into a little bit more with the mariachi and the folklorico.
Yeah, for us, if you're going to learn a language, like most of our kids are trying to learn Spanish. So if you're going to learn a language, yes, it's great to have it in the classroom, but you need the enrichment experiences as well through the arts, through music and instruments, and it just enriches the learning experience, and it makes your Spanish proficiency all the better.
It beats just reading it out of a book,
right?
You know, and conjugating verbs and all that stuff when you're actually seeing it and living it like that. So as parents, I mean, you know, we all want the best for our kids. Why, you know, should parents choose St. Mary Magdalene?
Well, I think 3 main reasons. The first one, of course, is dual language. If you think empowering your kids, being bilingual opens up so many doors for them career-wise and just joy of life and experience. And then the faith aspect too. I think we've all been through a lot the past few years, and resilience is a really important character trait that we're looking for our kids. And being having a faith aspect, it really helps you to get through some of that stuff. And then the last one is diversity. Because we're a Catholic school, we draw from all over the city. So we have about 70 different zip codes, Bernie to Pleasanton to New Braunfels, all across San Antonio. And I think that prepares our students to go out into the world and interact with different people from different backgrounds.
And then just when you have that 80 years of tradition, that's got something going for it too, right?
Yeah, it really does. I think, like I said, it gives us a firm footing, but it also gives us the boldness to try new things.
Okay, I know it's only the middle of July, but registration is getting underway, and you've got a special registration fee starting tomorrow, right?
We do. In honor of our 80th birthday, we have an $80 registration fee, which is a huge discount from the usual. If you tour, come check out the school for yourself, see if you like it. And if you do that and you register, it's $80.
Okay, and there's no obligation if you tour. You can come check it out and go, well, maybe, maybe not. Or if you love it, fall in love with it, $80, right?
Correct.
Okay, so once again, tour and enroll tomorrow through July 23rd and register for just $80. Visit the website, stmmsa.org, to enroll at St. Mary Magdalene Dual Language Catholic School. They accept children 3 years old and up, and you can also give them a call at 210-735-1381. William, good seeing you, sir.
Thank you so much for having us.
Have a good school year coming up.
Thank you.
All right, get your brighter, whiter smile this summer and look great in all those vacation photos. Details on a life-changing dental procedure coming up next.
This is not your ordinary dental office. People walk in with insecurity about their smiles, and you know what? They walk out with confidence they never had before. It's their passion at Stone Ridge Dental to transform people's lives just by transforming their smiles. And here to tell us how is Dr. Alfonso Menares and his wife Yesenia, the artist behind all the smiles. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, so Dr. Menares, you specialize in the all-on-4 procedure. For those who don't know, what makes that so special?
Well, Fiona, what makes it so special is that it has given hope to a lot of patients that before didn't have a good solution. This is to replace all the teeth in a human being, right? So a lot of patients that don't have the teeth that last forever or have no teeth at all. And in the past, the options were not very good. You keep 1 or 2 teeth for as long as you can, or have no teeth, or wear dentures. You know, no, who wants dentures, right? So the All-on-4 gives patients the opportunity to have a brand new smile, fixed teeth in one day that look, feel, and function like natural teeth again. So it's been life-changing, and it's changed the way we do dentistry.
what are some of the major concerns some patients have?
Well, there's obviously the dental concerns, right? I mean, can I do this? Am I a candidate? Does it work? I've been told many times by other doctors that it can be done. In one thing that in the past 2 years we learned, it's super interesting because patients came to the office. We had to wear masks, right? All of us. So they came and said to us, I can't go anywhere right now because I can hide under my mask and I feel free, unlike most of us, right? And now that the masks are coming off, they're kind of like self-conscious again.
Right.
So that now they have to show their teeth and they don't feel good about it. So that's a big concern.
And Yesenia, of course, you are the artiste, behind these smiles. Tell us about that process.
Yeah, there are many factors involved in the process of creating the perfect smile, but we're really focused on the patient. Having an in-house lab, it's amazing because I get to meet these human beings, know their stories, what their needs are, and based on this information, I can create the smiles. And actually, when I'm designing their smile, I'm thinking about them.
You've got 3 patients to talk about real quickly and about how you transform their lives, right?
And our first patient, he's a very nice gentleman that wasn't happy with his teeth. He had a great dentist, but was not just happy with any of the treatments that he had done. So he came to see us and we offered him a more permanent solution with the All-in-4, and now he's happy, healthy, and he loves his smile.
The next lady is such a beautiful person, but just had a lot of dental problems. And instead of fixing teeth, decided to replace teeth with the All-in-4. And you can see that she looks beautiful and she never has to worry about the same situation again.
Our next patient, he's a nice human being. Actually, he's a friend of a patient that he saw what we did for his friend, came to see us. We replaced all of his teeth with dental implants, and now he looks amazing, happy, and loves his smile.
All right, there, of course, is the evidence right there with those transformations. The first 10 people to call will get the Love Your Smile offer from Dr. Menares at Stone Ridge Dental. You'll get a free complete smile consultation worth $350. The number to call is 210-864-9622. And for more information, visit implantsanantonio.com.
Tomorrow on SA Live, well, for a Texas heat wave, you need Texas-sized treats where you can get these over-the-top creations and how they're taking the top summer flavors to the next level.
Plus, take a weekend trip to the Old West, where you can find this piece of Texas history turned into a vacation spot and why you definitely won't be roughing it on this trip. It's tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live.
You dropped your little earbud here. You can't hear the